Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite features on the Garmin Instinct Crossover watch, and that is the record temperature option under your activity settings. Now I mentioned that it's for the Garmin Instinct Crossover. It's also available on some other Garmin watches. I know it's available on the Fenix 7. Now I had the Instinct 1 and I had the Instinct 2. When I got rid of them, this feature was not available on them. Maybe that's since changed. Maybe they've pushed it out in an update or something. So what are we talking about here? If you've ever done an activity with the Garmin watch, you know that it will show the temperature in that activity, but the temperature that it shows pulls from the weather app or your weather data on your cell phone. This is actually an option that lets you use the temperature sensor on the right-hand side of the watch, and it will actually record the temperature from the sensor while you're doing the activity. There's various activities. For me, I was excited because I like hunting and I like fishing, and I want to be able to see the temperature when I look back at those activities, see what the temperature was on the given days. Maybe you can find that useful for some other activities. There's a couple different ways you can set this. We could do it on the Garmin Connect app on our cell phone, or we could do it on the watch. I'm going to show you the way that I think is the easiest on the watch. We're going to start by pressing and holding the middle button on the left-hand side. After a couple seconds, your screen will look like this. This basically takes you into your settings menu. We could use the up or down button. I'm going to use the down button. We're going to press it a couple times until we get to activities and apps. We're going to press GPS, our top right button, to choose activities and apps. And then you should see a listing of the activities and applications that you've got saved on your watch. Your favorites will be listed up top. This setting is per activity. So for example, if I go to a walking activity, maybe I'm not interested in recording the temperature during that activity. Now golf, maybe I would be, but in my case, the only one I was really interested in was for the hunt activity. So I'm going to go to the activity that I want to turn it on for, and I'm going to choose that activity by pressing GPS while I'm on it. And then the first option you should see under the activity is the settings. So in my case, it's the hunt settings. I'm going to press GPS to choose that. Now we could use the up or down button. In this case, I'm going to use the up button because the option is kind of near the bottom. So if I press up and move up through a few values, you'll eventually get to one that says record temperature. By default, on every activity, this is turned off. If you want to turn it on, you simply press the GPS button and you can toggle it on. I've successfully turned it on. I'm going to go ahead and press the back button a couple of times. Now remember, the only time it'll record temperature is when I'm doing the hunt activity, not my other activities. Go ahead and go back to your main watch face, and we've successfully turned on the record temperature option for our activity on the Garmin Instinct Crossover watch. I hope the video helps.